Hi, I'm Rachel. This is Leah, and we are doing the third intervention video on lesson 9. Today we're going to be working on, we'll do a morphology review, a big morphology review of our, how many did we decide? We have 20 something.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
25 affixes and Latin bases, and then we will do our comprehension of, we'll read and practice fluency for DOE tracks, and then we'll do a writing activity. Okay, we'll wrap it up nicely. Okay, so our morphology review. This is one of our new ones. This Latin base means to hear, audible, auditory.
And is a Latin based in the middle of the word?
Often.
Can you say those words?
Audible, auditory. It can be at the beginning. It just has to have a prefix or a suffix with it. Means to hear.
Odd means to hear.
Good. These suffixes mean, if it's with a noun, it means more than one, like boys, bushes. If it is with a verb, it means third person singular, runs, plays.
And this is a suffix, right?
Mm-hmm.
S and ES means more than one in third person singular.
2 for 2. All right. This prefix means before, earlier. Prediction, prepare.
Pre means before or earlier.
3 for 3. These suffixes, when they're with a noun, it means one who. So skater, inventor. If it's with an adjective or an adverb, it means more. Hotter, faster.
E-R and O-R mean one who and one
Where are you at?
More.
Yep.
More
So one who, and then more with an adjective or an adverb. Mm-hmm. I started making a tally mark because you're 4 for 4, and it's like, I'm going to lose track. All right. This suffix means action, process, state, or condition. Union, delusion, adoption. Oh, I'm sorry. This one's got 3. Union, delusion, adoption.
I-O-N I-O-N just with an S-T.
So I-O-N-S-I-O-N-T-I-O-N. Yes. Yep. Means. Action, process, state, or condition. Good. Okay, we will do one more we'll do 2 more for now, and then we'll swap. This suffix means in a specified manner. Additionally, oddly.
Means in a specified manner.
She got it. Okay. This Latin base means to bend. Excuse me, these Latin bases mean to bend. Reflect, flexible.
Flex. Flex and flex means to bend.
And it flecked or flex. Good. Yes. Beautiful. Okay, we will pause there. Since the cards take a long time to put out, if it's all right with you, let's just work on top of them, and then if we have time at the end, we can. Up to you.
And then you can almost put that.
There we go.
And we have room to work.
Yes, I like that plan better. All right. Beautiful. All right, and let's see, I already lost. I think that was like 7 that you got. You got all of them. That was amazing, Leah. 100%. Okay. So we're going to read this story today. Okay. And we're going to do Nim on pages 2 and 6.
Okay. Doe tracks.
What's a doe?
A female deer. Friday, when I came home from school, Roscoe was on my steps. He gave me a wave as I got off the bus. Roscoe said, Let us go to the trail to see if there are doe tracks.
I went inside to tell my mom that I was home and we were going to the trail. Mom said, "Okay, Joe, I will be in the back if you need me." She went to get a rake and hoe. I asked Mom if we could take Mo, my dog, with us. She said, "Yes, but keep him close to you." A doe and her baby were on the trail, and Mo will chase them.
Roscoe and I went to the trail with Mo.
I disagree.
Where? Roscoe and I went on the trail with Mo.
There you go.
A lot of tree branches were on the trail path. A lot of tree branches were on the trail path. A branch broke to the left of us.
I like how you went back on the second sentence to read it in a more fluid way because path snuck in there.
I said, I saw the doe and her baby. I said, I saw the doe and her baby by a tree. I held on to Mo. Roscoe kept close to the doe. Roscoe creeped closer to the doe to see if she could pet her.
Oh, you're so close, and I love how you went back and self-corrected, because you're like, that doesn't make sense. Okay, Roscoe, let's look at this word.
Correct. Close.
Okay.
I said closer.
Yeah, you said, what is it, creeping? You didn't say creeping.
Creep?
It was, yes, I think you said, yes, something like that. Okay, but, so it made sense, but that wasn't the word on the page. And then this word.
Close to the doe to see if he could pet her.
Okay.
Roscoe got too close and the doe So N-A-I says A.
Mm-hmm.
So A, whale.
And does your base word end in D or T? Your base word, does it end in D or T? Okay. So then ask, does it end in a voiced or unvoiced sound? Mm-hmm. And when we have a voiced sound,
I'm gonna see it. Oh,
Mhm.
okay, now. World. So AI says A.
AI says A.
A.
Mm-hmm.
Whale.
Do you know what whaled means?
Like, no.
Ah, that's a whale.
Oh, like the animal or like a sound, like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Roscoe got too close, and the doe wailed. The doe and her baby ran deep into the trees.
Okay, that does make sense. We added a word in here.
Roscoe got too close, and the doe wailed. The doe and the baby ran deep into the trees.
There you go.
Let us go back home. I want to tell my mom, I said. When we got back, Mom was there. We saw the doe and baby, we yelled. Mom said, that was fun. Maybe the next time you go, you will see them again. Roscoe and I said, yes, we would like that.
Right. Where did Roscoe want to go?
To the, on the trail.
What did they want to look for?
The doe and her baby.
Who did they take with them?
Mo.
What did Joe's mom tell them to watch for?
To watch for, so Mo doesn't, get too far.
Okay, and why would that be a problem?
So they don't lose her. Well, so she doesn't run deeper.
Okay, and specifically because what they were looking
For the doe, and they didn't want Mo to spook the deer.
Yes. Nice word. Nice use of the word spook. As they were walking on the trail, why did they stop?
Because they saw the doe.
What happened before they saw the doe?
a tree branch broke off.
Okay. What did the doe do when she saw the boys?
She wailed.
So it's interesting because the next question said, what happened to make the doe and her baby run? In my mind, that's the same question. Or same answer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, what made them run?
Roscoe got you.
There you go. Right. Have you ever seen a doe? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe your dad can take you someday because he's a hunter, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Lovely. Now we are going to.
Yes, I have.
Okay, I was like, we're in North Dakota. I'd be a little surprised, but that's okay. No judgment.
Thinking, I was like going back to all the road trips we've been going on, and going through Wisconsin. I've definitely seen a doe before.
Yeah. Maybe not with her fawn, but
Yeah.
like if you've seen a deer, it was probably a doe.
Yeah.
Okay. Grab your pencil. We'll do a simple story map. So yesterday we wrote our own stories just based on the setting of the book. Now let's pull the simple story elements from what this author wrote. Susan Cluis.
Wait. Is it Tuesday? Tuoday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday. April.
Yes, ma'am. April. That's not how we pronounce it, but that's what's helps me spell it. Rill. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
April.
I was doing math this morning and I was writing it on my notebook and I was like, April the 8th. I was like, I feel like that's like the words like combined together more.
They have
like April 7th. Or April 16th. It's April 8th.
Okay.
It sounds kind of weird.
All right, pause. Let's get back on track.
Characters are what's that? Joe.
I'm so glad you caught that. I was just going to point that out.
Metal. And time.
There's one more character.
The deer. Snout.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No. Oh, the time. The evening. Let's say after school.
Okay.
No, afternoon. I feel like. And place, home, and the trail.
Who's home?
Joe's.
Mm-hmm.
TRAIL. 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 The trail. And the problem. Well, the problem is that Roscoe got too close to the dough.
Okay.
But then when we move on to the goal is next time don't get close. Would probably be.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense to me. And then for the actions and the outcome, that would almost be like the sequel or like the next story.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's back up to what did the boys want?
To see the dough.
Okay. And
her baby.
And her baby. Okay. So that would actually be the goal. That the boys they want to just see the dough and her baby.
And the problem. Is there a problem I have to make up?
Well, what did Mom warn them about?
Oh, to not let Mo go.
Mm-hmm. Or, let's see. I asked Mom if we could take Mo, my dog, with us. What did she say?
She said, yes, but keep him close to you.
Okay.
Keep him close to you.
Actually, I back up because I missed this. So actually, what did the boys want first?
I went inside to tell my mom that I was home and we were going to the trail.
So what did the boys want first?
To get permission to go on the trail.
Yeah, just go out for a walk.
Mm-hmm.
And then Joe wanted to take Mo with them. Why is that a problem?
Because they might lose Mo.
They might lose. That is possible, but what was Mom saying? Why did she say keep him close to you?
So he doesn't speak to the dough. If they see them. They did.
Mm-hmm. So the goal is initially the boys want to go on the trail for a walk. The problem
is that they need keys. So the problem The problem is that they want to take Mo with them on the trail. How's that?
Yeah, that's a great question. How is that a problem? Would that be the problem or the goal?
Well, I thought the goal was that they want to see the doe and her baby.
Well, what did they want first? So before Mom said anything about the deer, okay, Joe said, I went inside to tell my mom that I was home and we were going to the trail.
Mm-hmm.
And then Joe wanted to take Mo with them.
Mm-hmm. And the problem is to
Why is bringing Mo with them a problem, potentially?
because she might spook the deer.
Mom said yes, but keep him close to you. So yeah, because he might spook the deer. So really, you took our goal of the boys want to go on a trail. You added the detail, which you're right. The boys wanted to go on the trail with Mo. So this is the goal. That's a problem because Mo might spook the deer.
So wait, what? So we keep this here?
Well, it says the problem is that they want to take Mo with them on the trail. Is that a problem or a goal?
A goal, but if we add but Mo might spook the deer.
Okay.
But wait. Spook. Deer. So the problem is that they want to take Mo with them on the trail but Mo might spook the deer.
Okay.
And the goal is to remember to keep Mo close to them while they're walking. So when they come across the deer, then Mo won't spook them with. So goal is to keep Mo to come across deer. The goal is to keep Mo close to them, so when they come across the deer, Mo won't spook them.
Okay.
Spook the deer. Mo won't spook the deer. Sorry.
Would you like to finish out the outline or check for cups?
Finish it up.
Okay. And then we'll check for cups.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then do we do the outcome? Okay. So what's
So the outcome is like what happened in the end.
okay. I mean that wait, would we do, I guess I meant the action. Would we do the action for the outcome?
Whichever one is easier for you to pick out, you can do next.
I think I'll do the action.
Okay. So what happened?
So the action. So what they did. They walked the trail for a few minutes and then spotted the doe and her baby.
Okay.
And Joe picked Mo up so Mo wouldn't spook the deer.
Okay.
So the action. trail. How would few be spelled?
It has a diphthong, which we haven't talked about yet. So F-E-W.
F-E-W.
Mm-hmm.
F-E-W. Few. Few minutes. And well, they walked the trail for a few minutes and then spotted the deer.
Okay.
Few minutes and the trail. Joe, so,
Let's break this up into another sentence because you already have a complex sentence,
Mhm.
meaning you've already got multiple who phrases and did what phrases. So just to break it up. Okay, yep, so they
walked
the trail for a few minutes.
and spotted the deer on the trail.
Okay. And then, you don't have to put and then in your next sentence, but what was your next sentence going to be?
So Joe picked Mo up so Mo wouldn't spook the deer.
Okay, let's not start the sentence with so. So could be a connecting word, but we try to avoid
Joe
starting it.
picked up Mo.
Great, yep.
Oh. Picked up be a compound word.
Mm-mm.
Oh. Spook the deer.
Okay.
The outcome. In the ending, Roscoe spooked the deer, and the deer ran into the forest.
Okay.
Outcome. The Roscoe spooked the deer, and the deer ran deep. Roscoe spooked the deer and ran. And Roscoe spooked the deer, and Roscoe spooked the deer, and the deer ran into the forest.
I love how you were chunking that out. Did you notice you were phrasing it for yourself? That was beautiful. Okay.
Roscoe spooked the deer, and the deer went into the forest.
Mhm.
Oh. Spooked the deer and they into his compound.
Got a girl.
To the forest. Ran into the forest.
Okay.
So Roscoe spooked the deer, and they ran into the forest.
Lovely. Okay, I'm gonna hang on to the board because I think we've got some red words coming up. Do you mind if I erase this?
Me,
Sorry.
I don't mind.
It's like,
I don't mind.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Cups. Let's start with whichever one.
Problem.
All right.
Capitalization. I kept the problem. The problem is that, and then the goal is to keep Mo.
Okay.
So capitalization has been done.
Yes, although
But
by using this as the starting of your sentence, I don't have a problem with that. However, is this correct capitalization?
I'm not understanding.
Okay. So we capitalize at the beginning of a sentence. I noticed that both of these words are capitalized. Should both of them be capitalized if it's part of the sentence?
No.
So what do you need to fix?
This needs to connect. Well, this is capitalized, but this is not supposed to be capitalized.
Okay. So maybe just circle it so we know, and then write a lowercase p above it so we know. Well, since we took the title and turned it into part of the sentence, technically this is not correct.
I just did a PR to know that the P is supposed to connect to the R, and then so on.
Okay.
So capitalization, yes. No pronouns, I, and proper nouns. The problem is that they want to take Mo is capitalized.
Is it? Because I was questioning that. That looks better. Okay.
Mo with them on the trail, but Mo.
I think the reason I was questioning it is because I see that, but since it's the same height as the O and the E, it looks.
Oh.
It needs to be taller.
Mo.
Okay.
Might spook the deer. And then understanding. Pretty good finger spacing. Kind of wrote them a little close.
Barbie hand.
Yeah, Barbie hand. And then neat handwriting. Yes, besides, when I kind of had to go over it, but, subject and phrase, the problem,
Good.
and did what is that?
Just is.
Is, okay. Punctuation.
Sorry, going back to neat handwriting, are all of your S's closed?
Yes, this is, that be closed? I tried when I was writing them to keep my S's closed.
Okay, well, I just wanted to, double check it for neat handwriting. Okay.
Yes.
Punctuation?
With a period. Spelling, no words end in LVUJ. I have this one word, trail, but when I looked how to spell it, that was how it's spelled in the book.
Mm-hmm.
And otherwise, no. Magic E. Take. It's a magic E. Mow with, on the trail, but to mow might.
Actually, that one's a red word. We'll come back to that in a second.
Red word, okay.
Yep.
Spook the deer. And then, when manual is chick. Don't think we have any joke. And then red words would be,
So,
that.
in the interest of time, because we're out of time. In the problem, these were the ones that I saw that were misspelled.
There's a lot of deer that are spelled just D-E-R.
Well, and I can see why you spelled it that way. I'm like, oh, okay. That's also why, I don't know if you noticed, but they don't actually have deer in the book because, or that's why they say the doe and her baby. We know they are deer. But they were avoiding this spelling pattern because we haven't talked about Bossy R yet.
I tried fixing some of my deer. Sorry, I think Joe picked up mouse, so Mo would not spook the deer.
Okay. Let's finish fixing the problem.
Yeah.
We'll finish checking it with cups, and then we will finish the other 3 boxes tomorrow. Yeah, before we start assessments. So, let's see. Deer, and I'm sorry I didn't write these in order. It just wrote them in the order I saw them. Deer, might. Oh, that was the magic E word. But you got it to say the sounds you wanted. That's just not how we spell it.
I-G-H. So we do have, well, no, never mind.
Nope.
That's how that was.
Nope. You're good. And then want is the other one.
A.
Which is unexpected, hence why it's a red word. It is. We just don't see it coming. Wow, that was some solid work today. Would you put a light star over here so I remember tomorrow where we left off? Fantastic.